I mean, in all honesty, I don't believe I'm going to be going for any of the extra stuff anyway. Just because I want to... I have to get this game done before Engage comes out. Because I can't still be playing this once Engage is out. I want my full attention to be able to be on Engage, if that makes sense. I want to give Engage my undivided attention. So the goal for this playthrough right now is just to beat it. Maybe at some point though we'll come back and, you know, like really play through it. Like catch all the Jenny, do all the secret bosses or anything like that that we may need to do. Again, no money. Alright, so I got Forge from here. Am I missing any other Jenny or is it just Forge? And of course, you know, Flint. I thought he was gonna actually open it, and all he did was just call it well-crafted furniture. Do. Zombie. Alright, we're gonna leave Patch's place under the assumption that we already have everything. Whirlwind! Master the longsword spin strike. Okay, good. So we've mastered those weapons at least. Shoot him in the face! Oh, Carver's Lumberyard. Do I need to go to the lumberyard first? Well, this is Jupiter. Guess we gotta figure out where it went. Da 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 da. That rat has a humongous tail. So it said he mastered the longsword. Oh, okay. So when that bar is full, that means you've mastered your weapon. I don't want to miss that Jenny. I'm pretty sure that this Jenny's one of those ones that if you don't get it now, you lose it forever. Fresh breeze. Oh yeah, forget Karis learns healing stuff. Yeah, she did learn that kind of early, right? Come out! Critical strike! I was gonna be getting those criticals all the time. Let me see if I can heal him real quick. I almost wasted synergy. Combinations will get you far in life. At least that's what it's done for us. Ba 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 ba. Fire up a gondola to get it in gear. Just don't fry your bacon if you actually ride one. Put a little fire in it. Yeah, please no bacon frying. I like my bacon. I mean, I like my bacon. I like my bacon fried, but not if it's the bacon of my body. Mints are agility based, right? Let's see. Weird. No sound effect for that. I think that was the only thing up there that we need to do, right? Next up was just moving forward. You know that sunlight from outside just came out of nowhere. Wow. That's an early flare wall, too. I guess all synergy is just early in this game. Poor guy. He just went boop. Alright, so the Jenny should be over here, right? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba. Okay, well, that, Experience the great outdoors. Climb a tree. Why does this dude have so many signs out here about tree climbing? Alright, so I need to find a way to get up there. There we go. Oh, gonna have to figure out the gondola situation. Experience the great outdoors. Climb a tree. I didn't do this because he told me to climb a tree. I did it because I wanted whatever that was. Wait, has he mastered his sword yet? Yeah, he did. Okay. Gotta blow my nose once more. Sorry about that again. Oh my god. Can't wait for this house space. Oh my god, dealing with these headphones too is a pain in the butt. Alright. Got it back on. Okay, so now I need to figure out a way to get up here. What is the best way to do that? Ba 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 ba. Down in the face. I'm curious as to how they even lift these weapons. Okay, no, we don't want to go any further. Can I light that? Guess not. Gotta remember how to get over there. How do we get over there? There's gotta be a way up there. Oh, my foot itches. I don't think this will do anything, but we'll do that anyway. Yeah, too far away. Was a neat little idea, though. I just don't see the way up there. I don't think this would go high enough, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain the best way to go about this. What's Starburst? Is that like Burst from the other games? Or Blast? Ba 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 ba. I don't want to leave here yet, though. I feel like I'll regret it. Hang in there, son. Dad, this thing isn't over. This thing isn't going to hold me forever. Somebody, please, find me a wind adept. There we go. Thanks for the lift. I would have been a goner without you. But Dad, what are you going to do? I'll meet you back in Billabin somehow. What should I tell Mom? She'll be worried sick. Just tell her that I'm finding some other way back. I'll be fine. Okay, I'll run home as fast as I can and let her know. You do that, you'll make sure to you'll make it home through the valley in plenty of time before dark. Okay, Dad, see you back in Billabin. Thanks again, kind strangers. You don't see true heroism very often these days. You wouldn't happen to be Matthew, would you? I met an old man a short while ago who asked if we'd seen a party of young adventurers. He asked me to give you a message. With the bridge out, you'll need to cross the Goma Mountains a different way. He's scouting out the alternate route and wants you to meet him there in the caves below some nearby ruins. He wanted me to point you in the direction of the ruins, down that path just to the south. At least I think that's what the old man said. Okay, goodbye. Maybe I'll see you out east in Billabin someday. Wish we had more nice people there, like you. This music, though. Look who's here. It's Isaac's son. Come hunting vortexes like your dad? Matthew? No. This vortex is the worst I've seen in a long time. It's torn my camp apart. Carver, this one's the worst one I've ever seen. Isaac told you all about these synergy vortexes, right? Yep. What? You've even seen another huge one near the Tanglewood? These vicious suckers are pretty rare. I've never seen one bigger than an axe, but I hear you've got huge ones up around Tanglewood. Maybe they're following these guys. They brought this one here. It was here before we even got there. Don't try that. You try to pick a fight? Don't be stupid. Oh, settle down, everyone. No one brings the vortexes. They pop up every 10 years. I guess I do remember this happening 10 years ago, but I was just a kid then. Yes, indeed. And their parents are trying to figure out why this keeps happening. And if the game's this big again, there's something worse is brewing near Mount Alf. So the vortexes are plaguing the whole world then? Those holes shut down synergy, so they must be wreaking havoc in the world's balance of elemental energy. So it's coming back. Not necessarily. The morning moon won't emerge if this outbreak of vortexes can be stopped. Well, who can stop it if... Hopefully that old alchemist Cradden is looking into it. He passed through here earlier. Cradden, did you say? We were supposed to meet Cradden here. Were you the ones Cradden was meeting with? Hold on, what's happening now? Is it getting bigger? It got bigger. Did it shrunk? I go queasy. We've seen that before. It shrank. Hey, where are you going? Trying to figure out a way past the vortex to the other side? We have to check on the rest of the camp. Maybe the gondolas can get us past it. Is that pronounced Black Keys? Black Keys 1222, I believe. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Brushy family. How you feeling today? I pray that I didn't just... It's called Black Ice. That makes much more sense. That makes much more sense. For some reason, when I was reading it, I was thinking of Black Niece. Don't ask you why. You're a fellow Mellow? You're one of the new people, right? I believe I saw your name on the list of names that Alex was showing off. Either way, welcome to the team. Also, welcome to the stream. How you feeling? Nice to meet you. Glad to see you. Sorry, the sound went away for a second as I tried to locate Black Ice's channel. Ooh, nice. I like it. I love it. So what games are you into mostly? It looks like from what I'm seeing, you play quite a bit of Oregon Trail. Ooh, we got some Dreamlight Valley, some Stardew Valley. Fall Guys, we have some Gravity Rush 2. How are you liking those games? Get a follow going real quick. That's some really chill music playing on your stream too. That's some really chill music playing from your page as well. I dig it. Oregon Trail is really good. I used to play, at least I think that's the game I used to play back in the day on like PC when I was like really, really young. You're cozy-ish. You like the cozy. That is it? Okay. Yeah, I used to play that game religiously back then. I kind of stopped. It used to be that in a game for PC called Command and Conquer. Boom, boom. They revamped it. Is it still on PC or is it on consoles? I'm not sure about this gondola. But what do you think? Any hope for this whole thing? I think this gondola is on its last legs. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Well, I'm sure now. Good thing that didn't happen while riding it. How about this one then? Not sure. Same thing could happen for all I know. But yeah, welcome on in. A little bit about myself. The name is, of course, Broshi89. You can either call me Broshi. Some people call me just by my name, Brian. But most just call me Broshi. Variety content streamer. We are a big fan of Nintendo games though, so usually you will see us streaming something Nintendo based. But we do dabble in a variety of different games, different genres and content, from fighting games to FPSs to MOBAs to auto chess battlers. You name it, I've probably played it on the stream. We also happen to do quite a bit of Pokemon Shiny Hunts, Nuzlocks, randomizers, that kind of stuff. I'm looking to try to add new randomizers to the channel though, so like Paper Mario randomizers, Legend of Zelda randomizers of sorts, that kind of stuff. Hopefully we can get that stuff added into the channel this year. Right now what we're doing is something that I like to call the retro revive is what we're calling it right now. We used to call it the Retro RPG Spotlight series, but both myself and my wife decided that that name was extremely long and hard to keep up with. So we're thinking of rebranding it to the Retro Revive series. But basically what the series is our way of going back and experiencing older RPG games that maybe not everybody has been able to experience, that I or we as a community feel like deserves some of that spotlight that it doesn't seem to get, especially since it hasn't been remade. So what we're doing is going back and shedding a little light on it. We'll be putting these VODs up on YouTube. So if you happen to miss any of it, you can catch it on the YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and link that right now. You can, links right there, take you straight to the playlist of all the current ones we have out. Right now we're working on getting all the, Golden Sun 1 videos up. I think we're on part 9 or 10 right now. And I think we're about halfway through the Golden Sun 1, in terms of posting it up on YouTube. Once we finish Golden Sun 1, we'll do 2, and then we'll post this up when we're finished with 2 and all that kind of stuff. The goal is to try to beat this game before January 20th because Fire Emblem Engage comes out on January 20th, and that's where all my attention is going to be, is playing that game religiously. We'll probably have our Stardew Valley on Tuesdays or Saturdays, depending on how we're feeling. We might have it on both days, as we're still doing a 100% playthrough of Stardew Valley. We're not marrying everybody. We're only going to marry one person, but we're going to 100% like, you know, all the achievements, all the cooking recipes, all the fish caught, all, you know, all that stuff. You're new to Stardew Valley, you feel like you go in circles, you have played it twice. I'm probably on my 4th playthrough right now. I've done 3 different playthroughs. It can be a bit overwhelming the first time through, but honestly, extremely cozy and very fun. All of my playthroughs have always been off stream, so this 100% playthrough is the first one that I'm doing on stream. Give me a second. There we go. Sorry about that. I also dabble in MMORPGs. Currently playing a lot of World of Warcraft and their old school RuneScape. Recently got back into old school RuneScape. I used to play that a lot back when I was in high school. So that's what, 2004, 5, 6 kind of years. But then they changed it over to the current RuneScape, which is RS3. I don't like it. I stopped playing when it came out because it didn't feel right. It was their attempt to try to get into 3D. And I'm like, part of the charm of old school RuneScape was the fact that it felt like a retro type game. So I've recently gotten back into that, even more so now because I can play it on my iPad. So I'll be laying in the bed just tapping on my screen. You played WoW for years, haven't played up to Shadowlands? Shadowlands and Battle for Azeroth are pretty bad, so you probably didn't miss much. Shadowland's story was whack, and the gameplay was kind of boring because they stretched it out so long. Battle for Azeroth had a decent story, but everything else about it was just terrible. Dragonflight is fun though. Story's engaging and interesting. The gameplay is fresh. Dragon riding is amazing. So if you want to get back, if you were to get back into it, now would be the time. Dragonflight, definitely worth playing. That being said, I spent too much time on old school RuneScape, so I really haven't done much in new Dragonflight. I got to level 65, which is halfway to 70, and then I just kind of stopped. I might hold together, but just barely. That's better than nothing. I played Vanilla up to Wrath, then I quit in the beginning of Kata. Missed so many expansions, it'd be hard to keep up. I'm sure you could find, if you just want to like get a TLDR of the story, I'm sure you can YouTube that and you'll be able to find a TLDR of the story without having to do too much in terms of playing the game. That way you can jump into Dragonflight and just start with Dragonflight. You don't have to try to play through every other story. Unlike something like Final Fantasy XIV, where online, where even if you TLDR it, you still have to play through that story. It's like, hey, too bad, you gotta play through it all. Which wouldn't be so bad if A Realm Reborn's story wasn't such a slog to get to. And after a while, Realm Reborn got boring. It didn't pick up again for me until I got to the expansion after that. I can't remember its name. I think it was a Stormbringer or something like that. I can't remember the name exactly. But that's when the story started picking up again, and I was like, oh yeah, this is great. I'd rather just stick with Classic Wrath. Just got an 80 on it because people told me they wanted to raid. Of course, they changed their mind by the time you hit 80. I have a level 74 on Classic Wrath. 74 Draenei Shaman. I stopped playing Classic once Dragonflight came out. Just because I didn't have time to do both. But I do want to get back into it because I really want to raid Isocrown Citadel. That was my big reason for playing Classic Wrath, because Classic Wrath is where I started World of Warcraft. Technically I started World of Warcraft 2 weeks before it came out, but that's where I started, and it's the expansion that holds the most fondest memories for me, and the expansion that I did the most content in. So I want to go back to that. So I do plan on playing more Classic Wrath. We'll probably stream it again. I used to stream a lot of Classic Wrath, so we'll probably do that again in the future. I don't know when. I do know that it's going to be at some point. Gotta get back to work. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the follow as well. Nice to meet you as well. Welcome to the family. Hope you enjoy yourself and good luck at work. Hopefully it doesn't get too strenuous for you. That and Ulduar to your top race. Ulduar is pretty fun too. You're on the Pagel server? I don't remember what server I am. I do know it's not Pagel. I think it's Atius or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I know I was on the server with my friend. But my friend religiously plays Classic Wrath, whereas I don't religiously play it. So he's like way up there, rated and geared and whatnot, and I'm just like trying to get there. Man, I think I might actually play some Classic Wrath tonight instead of RuneScape. Who am I kidding? I'm probably gonna play the RuneScape. I'll need a lot of speed. It'll start falling to pieces right after I start riding it. And as soon as I get on, you two use grip synergy at the same time and give it a good yank. Earth-based energy can grasp faraway objects, bring them close. It can also carry the user across some gaps. Pretty clever. But what if that doesn't do the trick? It will. Grip the machine with everything you got. But you do know that this will finish off the gondola, right? What other choice do I have? I need to get over there to see. I need to get over there to see if anyone has been hurt by the vortex. I know, but it's so reckless. Are you two going to help me or not? Alright, I'll help. Me too. But if it goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. Some friends of yours were playing classic rap religiously, so I decided to join them. But by the time you caught up, they stopped playing. Yeah, it makes sense. Of course you would say that. I'm surprised that you didn't volunteer for this crazy plan. And you know, that's probably the biggest reason why I don't play it religiously, is just because I don't have anybody else to play with me. So I don't really have a particular reason to like force myself to get to max level. I know back when Wrath originally came out, I was the leader of a guild called the Keepers of the Light. It was me and a bunch of friends, and whatnot. You had the problem with 14 as well? Same. My biggest problem with 14 is that I couldn't do anything with my friends because I had to get through all the story, but because I've never played the game before, I had to get through everything from A Realm Reborn and all the way up, and my friends are already in like Shadowbringers and whatnot, so I'm like, after I got to the second expansion, after slogging through A Realm Reborn, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do this. Like, my character's in the 60s, and I'm still not even done with the second expansion. I was like, what? I'm already almost max level, and I still have to go through so much work. I was like, nah, this is a bit too much. Or when they did, they just ignored you, just go do their own thing. Yep, because you weren't level enough with them, so they couldn't do anything with you, so they didn't see the need to mess with you. Makes sense. Watch this, kids. This is about to get real interesting. Alright, men, get ready. Not even that. Hurry it up. Grip it. And let it rip. Not him flying off the machine before it even moved. Oh, I can't believe it. Carver made it across. What's wrong now, Karis? Sure, he made it, but he broke the gondola completely. Now we have no way to get to the only valley that cuts through Gully Mountains. So once we find Kraton, how are we going to get to Margal to get that feather? I like doing some of the events as a group, and they invite me to via chat. So I asked them for an invite to the party. Get ignored, and then they go and do the event without you. You hate to hear those kind of stories. Alright, I gotta go back and get that Jenny though. A gate bars the way to the ruins. You need a pass to get through. But you can get a pass from the Synergy Trading Grounds at Patch's place. Good thing you look like a smart bunch of adepts. You need your Synergy to make your way through Compa Ruins to the caves below. Alright, I'm gonna see if they have anything in their house that I can steal. Nope. That's what it sounds like when you talk to somebody in this game. Yeah, luckily I don't really have that issue with my friends in terms of playing games. If they say they're gonna play a game with me, they generally will. With my with my previous job, I didn't leave me much time to actually play video games. So I didn't have a reason to try to, you know, force myself to try to play them, right? Just because I was like, I knew at best I'd get maybe an hour to play a day. And especially in Grath Classic, an hour is just not enough time to do much. I could probably get a quarter of a level in an hour. I moved in with my roommate, partially because I was trying to break into her friend group. That just kind of didn't work. I'm sorry. So I have Fresh Breeze, Prism Impact. He'll learn Thorn and Cure Poison, but lose Quake, Earthquake, Inspire. She'll learn Bolt, Flash Bolt, Growth, and Cure, but she'll lose Prism and Impact. With this, she'll learn Slash, but lose everything else. He'll learn Blast, Guard, Cure Poison, but lose everything else. I think we'll leave it like that for now, right? Until we get the Jupiter one, and see what we do from there. Alright, we need to go back and get that, that Jupiter Genie. So I need to go up here. I need to push that block. I think that's how we get over there, right? Is there a way around? Okay, good. I didn't know if it would be possible to walk around the building like that. Are you at least friends with your roommate, though? Fireball! Curious if they're gonna make us fight that Jenny. Double shot. Playing this retro game makes me want to play the Legend of Zelda Oracle series. The Oracle games are fantastic. Probably one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. Yo, they really hate Karis. Maybe they realize that they're gonna have to join Karis. I wish they would use the LA Switch engine and remake those games too. I had hopes, since they were doing the Advance Wars series, I had hoped that they would actually do the Oracle series. Especially since they also did Link's Past, or Link's Awakening, so I figured, you know, they would do this one. They could also do something that counts a third game. I doubt it. I doubt they will. It kind of felt like they wanted people to forget about that last game. It's like, come on, guys, forget about it. So make me a Crusader. I guess we'll keep it on Karis for now. Was Cure always that strong? I don't remember Cure ever healing 70 HP. It would work if they combined the games together into one game and then removed the need for passwords. Yep. And then give it a clear, defined order. I mean, you don't need to play them any specific way. You just, if you start seasons before ages, then when you pop in ages, it'll just say, you know, continue. You just select the same save file that you had from seasons, right? And it'll just jump automatically into the gameplay of seasons. But they still give you the choice of starting, you know, in whichever direction that you felt like you wanted to. I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out if they wanted to. I don't know if they could get away with making the game play in the same style of Link's Awakening, though. Just because people seem to hate the toy, like, you know, 2D style, that 2D, 3D style that they be going for. I thought it was great, but apparently the rest of the world thought it was miserable or terrible. I don't see it, but, you know, I'm also not a hard person to please, so... Oh, I don't have enough money? I'm not going to buy armor again, chat. Because I'm about to spend all my money on an artifact weapon for Karis. Okay, I might have some money for armor. How much are you looking at? 50 cents per... At least you don't have to, like, learn the, stuff on the gear. Like, they don't have these special abilities you need to master. These are 40. Wow, I gave me just enough to buy the other shield for Homeboy right there. But yeah, I actually kind of dug the password aspect of the Oracle games though. Like, I didn't hate it. Yeah, entering those passwords was a pain in the butt, but I still dug the whole, you know, password unlocks a brand new, you know, slew of things in game. Okay, so I want to go to the other place, right? I want to go to the place south of this area. Over here. Express trip across the Highlands for woodsmen only. Oh, okay. This is a shortcut back. Not that we ever get a chance to come back this way. Gale Force! Learn the rod's Merc. The hits from the axes sound so heavy. So I learned Power Charge, but I haven't done anything else. Yo, she's swung with her weapon once and she's already mastered her entire weapon. I guess it takes longer to learn heavier weapons? That's unfortunate because I focused everything on that rat. It still worked out. Alright, we finally got Stone Justice. Now I have to master the weapon. So it's not based off of how many times you swing the weapon, it's based off of KOs with the weapon? That's one of the things about this game I didn't quite get is if the weapon experience is based off of knockouts or what have you. Or is it just every time you swing the weapon you get some experience? Or it could be both, right? You get experience for swinging the weapon, you get more experience if you knock somebody out with it. I was trying to attack the bat. Oh good, it auto-corrected. That's another thing about this game that I appreciate them fixing. Was the whole, if you attack a monster or an enemy that dies, your character, the other characters that attack the same monster immediately go into defense mode instead of just auto-correcting the attack to another one. I'm glad that they changed that in this game. Because now I can just spam the A button on one unit. Hey, I ran into a Mars Genie. I didn't know one was down here. Interesting. I had no idea that was there. This is probably one of those ones I miss constantly in my older playthroughs. Got fever. The spirit of dreams and hallucinations is found near Compa Gate. Fever's power overheats a foe's brain, causing delusional thinking.